Hello everyone and welcome back to round 36 of our ongoing game. Apologies for the long delay in between videos. We've had a bit of issues with the game crashing in the beta patch and the game's been delayed by players having things to do in real life. The absolute monsters. Alright, so let's go see what we've got. Fuel deposits, we don't really need those. And we're at the end of our time of learning. We can only hope that the next one is also a good one. Anti-tank gun is developed. And new text discovered. A completely worthless amount of credits. And some machinery. Okay, overall, no real worries there. We killed 500 people in the between turns, so let's go see where that is. Just some militia. Cool. Okay, first things first, let's have a look at the decisions. We need an advisor. This person really sucks. They could theoretically be an okay-ish governor, but nothing else. So let's roll the dice on a junior. See if they're any good. They are very much not. Good at bribing people, so hurrah. Okay, well that's unfortunate. We're just going to have to ignore that. The staff council's all good. That reminds me, where were we on technology? Still haven't got lasers yet. Or anywhere close. We do, however, have heavy combat armor. Which I don't think our infantry models have. No, so at this point, because technology's a while off getting lasers, I think we're going to have to update our infantry. Check the military. We still haven't discovered lasers. That's the problem we're facing. That's quite frustrating just because we've optimized them a huge amount. We will actually switch it away from that because it's well into diminishing returns. And move it over to polymer. And in the models we will work on, let me just quickly check. Oops. Machine gun. It's quite good, that 4 gun. Same with these guys. They're okay, but they have a lot of field testing. So let's get out an update for them. No, I don't think there's anyone else that's worth building up while we do that. Okay, infantry first. Upgrade their armor. I wish I was giving them laser rifles, but I am not. Who was it that would be an all-right governor? Oh god, they're really corrupt as well. Frankly, I don't like either of these people enough to really appoint them, but I'll have to go with the least corrupt one, which is Angus Nelson. And we'll cough up the political points. That's for our newly conquered zone, if you remember, all the way down here. They are, oh, actually they're unhappy. So I think we'll be okay here. And not worth wasting the political point on that. Okay, cool. Let's go have a look at the Eastern Front, so to speak. I hope we're not actually running them out of supply. Not quite. Same thing here. Just picking up the little bits of land that we haven't quite managed to get yet. And making a dash for the free folk here. I think we've in principle agreed a border along here, but the question of the free folk was basically decided as to whoever gets there first. So I think that will be me, because these are all mountains they have to walk through. And I should be able to snag them next turn. So good news. These guys are quite worn out, so I will have them go sit in the city for a little bit, get some readiness back. This one can zoom that way. This guy can do that, and then we can eradicate our unfriendly raiders. Cool. Always nice. Okay, off they go to try and grab what territory we can while we still can. Just mind the supply zones. The combat armor is just such a superior equipment to what these guys have that we can just push them around without too much worry. And similar story up here, although quite annoyingly I'm likely to not be able to completely wipe them out this turn.
All clear, sir.
Oh, that's right, we have the automated guys. And the mutants are even weaker than the rifle infantry, so again, there's no real concern there, just erasing them in quite large numbers. And grabbing more territory, not technology. The two things are quite different. That did not work, oh well. And I have completely forgotten why this guy's even here. Who knows? It's a mystery. Oops. We got ambushed. That was unfortunate. And up here it's time to seize the city off these guys. These guys are a minor that was made from a major, I think, because the major collapsed. So grabbing the territory should, unless that's a separate zone. That looks like it's a separate zone, so that it might actually not actually cause them to completely collapse. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just pile everybody in to make absolutely sure. Oops, there's a couple of casualties, but it is not enough. Bunch of improvised buggies, that sort of general crap. Nothing too worrying, but we'll give them some rockets and then run right over them. Actually, we can probably push back both these hexes.
Attack formation. Objective locked.
Or we can't. We can definitely get these guys. Okay, so we apparently can't get these guys, but, you know, I guess it's the thought that counts. I feel a bit more confident about these 106 to 1 odds. Yeah, we just have such... Oof, that's quite a lot of troops. Yeah, we just have a sufficiently large number of combat armored infantry that we can push these guys around, which combined with our combat bonuses and various leader bonuses means that even if we don't win, we still inflict disproportionate casualties. Right, that is the final city that we are likely to take this game in our hands. Just to make sure that I haven't... Oh, I have run myself out of supply. That sucks. But we will have to make do. The unrest is steadily going down. Slightly better metal mines, always nice. I must say, it is very nice having a actually sufficient supply of metal in a multiplayer game for once. Like, mostly I seem to get very small amounts, and then it's quite a struggle in the early mid game to actually supply everything I need. Without metal you can't increase your factories, and without your factories you're basically buggered, because all the other players will run away with the game because their industrial production lets them outpace you too much. This one has gone alright, except for the struggle with technology. Yeah, wow, rare earth materials are a very high point for a player game. I find players always have excess of them, so we're just continually selling them on the market. And over here we have a functional truck station again. That's good. Oops, I was trying to actually select dirt roads, but you know what, that'll do, that'll be fine. Switching these guys over to guard mode so they don't get triggered when I scan for unmoved units. Like this one. And that is pretty much it for movement this turn. Quick replacement of some armoured units, and we've got a fair stockpile of infantry left over, so nothing to worry about there. I'll add a few of these guys to the replacements because it'd be good to get some work done on them, design work, the name of which has slipped my mind. Combat experience, whatever you want to call it. Quick check on economic. Oh, that's good. Metal soil filtration, always very popular. We've got enough population here so I can put down something. I think the first priority is going to be bureaucratic officers. And potentially a hydroponics factory, because we are slightly in the red with food. I don't think I have much spare population. No, I'm basically at population capacity in my capital. And that's going to be exceeded once the hydroponics is up and running. Similar thing here. Oh, they've actually finished the industry, so that is very good. We can look forward to an influx next turn. And I will just keep upgrading it, I think, after quickly checking. They've finished as well. And they're underway. Yep, okay, I will definitely get the industry upgrading again here. That's our only chance to just keep up with the big scary blood fort, is to basically go hard on maximizing industry while we still have a chance to. Quick check of the logistical network, which degrades very fast that way. Well, that is pretty much it. Let's go have a look at the victory screen, see if there's any surprises there. Not really. Blood Fort continues to own a third of the freaking planet. It's populous. After this turn and capturing that city, I'm probably going to be in solid second place, but it's not a big difference. Not the Feds is in third, perhaps unsurprisingly. They got very... No, they've got Polarama. Everyone has much better technology than me. This is not great. I need to catch up very fast. Oh, I actually have a couple of priests I can play down.
Copy that. Copy that.
I'll just put them on my tanks. Because why wouldn't you? Nothing really too surprising here. I probably want a lot of spies. Yeah, I think I'll put a few more spies in this slot. Oh, 12 spies, always nice. Just because we need to keep an eye on our, for now, friendly neighbors. Free trade, a fairly useless card. Not sure why you'd ever actually use it, as far as I know. Taxing the trade that goes on is generally better than not taxing it, so all free trade just does, as far as I'm aware, is stop you from taxing trade between empires. Excellent. Let me just check everyone's bureaucratic assets, make sure they're actually up to date or upgrading. Can I get a better one here? No, I cannot. This guy can, however, so I will pile onto a further update of that. Looks like we may be taxing our industry a bit. Luckily we have a small reserve / surplus. Right, with no further ado, I will quickly grab some screenshots when I remember what the screenshot key is. I seem to have forgotten. And then that will be it for this week. I hope everybody enjoyed our triumphant return. And thanks a lot for watching. See you later.